In this video, I will show you how to show a list of posts, and when I drag it to down to refresh, and when after refreshing, it will show new post. So for now I have empty scaffold. In this case, this is the home, and it is an empty scaffold. So first of all, I'm gonna build the each post. So first, let's use list view. So for the body, let's give list view, and the children will be it will be a container. It will have a height in here about 150 pixels, and it will have a margin about 5, about 8, and then it will. We don't need the pad in here. I'm going to use decoration, box decoration, and I need to give border radius circular. And if I save this, we don't see anything because we're not passing any color here, so it is white. Let's give it some color. I'm going to give colors blue color. So if I save this, this is how it looks. So let's increase the margin actually to 15. So this is how it looks. To the child, I want to show a text widget, a text in the center. So I'm going to use center widget. In the center, I have to put a text widget, which is in this case, I'm going to call post 1, and I have to give some style in here, text style. I want to change the color of this one to colors white, not that one, as white. So if I save this, this is how it looks. Let's also increase some font size as well. So let's give like 18. This is how it looks. Let's also make it bold. This is how it looks. So I'm gonna get this one here. I'm gonna extract this as first of all, let's see how it looks. I'm gonna duplicate this, and this is how it looks. You can actually, instead of giving all in here, I'm gonna give symmetric. I'm gonna give separate padding for separate margin for horizontal and vertical. So horizontal, let's give 15, which is okay for now. For vertical, I will give like 5, and I'm gonna extract this as a widget. So I will call it postcard. So this is how it is. If I use it like this is how it looks. That looks perfect. So I want to pass the post in here in the constructor. I don't want to hard code it, so I'm gonna create a new variable in here, post string. I'm gonna call it post in here, and let's get this one from the constructor. So post, and I'm gonna show this in here. So it is not a constant value. So like this. So how to use this one here for the post? I have to give this string. So post 1. So if I save this, now it works. So instead of hard coding, giving these values manually, I want to show a list view builder using a list. So to do this, I'm going to first create a list of strings. So I'm going to call it underscore post. It's a private constructor, so post, and by initially it is empty, and then in the init state, I'm gonna set the value here. I'm going to use these values. So in the beginning, it will be, let's get this to here. Yeah, in the beginning, it will be this list. I'm going to send this list by the normal post, and when I refresh, I'm gonna get these posts. So the new values. So I'm going to use those list in here. So initially I will assign this post in here the normal post, which is this one, the first list. So, and I'm gonna use it in the to the list view. So I'm gonna change this one to list view builder. I'm gonna just do a builder, and it takes context, txt, and index. Um, so in this case, it will return this postcard, but this value I will take from the list. So final post, it will be. We also have to give the item count as well. So the item count will be post length. So I want to get the post related post in this index. So I'm going to use element at, and I'm going to pass the index in here. So I'm going to pass this post in here. Let's save this. Nothing happens because to call the init state, how to init state is called when the widget is created, but we created it after we are showing it. So I'm gonna do hot restart. So now as you can see, we can see three posts, which is post 1, post 2, post 3. These ones. So if I refresh, it will. I want to load the second, the new post. I want to load new post. So the second list. So how I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna wrap this inside. Before that, actually, I have to how to get this. How to install this liquid pool to refresh plugin. So I'm gonna copy this one here. I'm gonna paste this in the pubspec camel. So in here and save. I'm gonna call liquid. It is called liquid pull to refresh. Right now it is show an error. That's because we have to give child as a required argument, and also there's another required argument which is on refresh. On refresh. So on refresh is a future void. You have to pass a future void type of function. So I'm going to create this function in here. So it will return a future void. So I'm going to call it on refresh. So what this basically do, it will return, it will wait for few seconds. It will wait for few seconds, await for few seconds, and update the post to new post. And that's all, and return empty. I return nothing. So to give some few seconds delay, we can use await future delayed and give the duration that we want to await delay. So in here I'm going to use 2 seconds, and that's it. And then we have to also set this post value to new post. This new post is coming from this one in here, the second post, second list. So we're gonna set it to second list. In normally it will be like a API call and fetch new post and show these new post. So in this case, I'm going to use a new list and this list, and I have to also update the state. So I'm going to call set state, and then finally return null. Return nothing, just return. And I'm going to pass this function to here. What this basically does is, the duration we give, like 2 seconds. If it waits for 2 seconds, then it will show a refresh indicator for 2 seconds. If it is a API call, it will, until API call is finished, it will show a refresh indicator. So before that, actually, I want to give for the background color of the scaffold, I'm going to give colors blue. I'm going to give it this kind of color, like this. So if I If I refresh this one, this will show this kind of animation, and it will now you can see the new post 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are new posts. So I say if I do it again, actually it won't make any difference because we are going to set it to same list. So but I want to if I want to change these ones, if I want to change the height, the duration time and stuff like not the duration time, not the duration time. If I want to change the height and let's say to I want to change the background color, it was like a brown color. So how do I change that? I can give in here, I can give a background color in here. I can give it colors blue. If I save this, I'm not sure no, it's not the background color actually. Not the background color, it is the lead color. So I set the color in here. If I do this, now it looks like this. Now if I want to change the height of this height, if I want to change height by default it's 100. Let's say I want to make it 150, and I'm going to save this and I'm going to see this. Now it looks like this. What if I want to show these posts? uh, I don't want to hide these posts, I want to show them when this animation occurs. So what I'm going to do in here is something some property called show child opacity transition. By default it is true. I want to make it false. If I save this, if I drag this now we can see the animation here. So to get a better look, let's restart. So we see the normal post, the all post first. So the post 1, 2, 3. If I refresh this one, and it will look like this. So thanks for watching. That's it for this video. You can customize. There are more things to customize. You can try and talk things up. And let's meet in the next video. So guys, that's it for this video. If you have watched this far, that means you are learning something. So please give it a like and share the video, and also subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you will get notified when I upload new videos. And I have uploaded a complete course on Flutter UI, so you can check out that in my channel. And I will be uploading on Flutter clean architecture, Flutter block with Firebase Auth and CRUD, and also provider state management, other state management videos. So they will be like complete courses like 5 hours long. So turn on the bell notification so you get notified, and let's meet in the next video.